Hank, in typical Jersey political fashion, you get a little trouble with your budget, take the pools away in the middle of the summer. What do you got?
It's kind of it in a nutshell, Bill.
You hear that? Better wake up. Let's go. Pony up, Paterson.
Pony up. Well, Bill, it was still well up into the 90s when I dropped by the Costello pool in Paterson. Still a good crowd on hand keeping cool.
Thank you, partner. Wow. Sure do need that. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
This is something that we've had in Paterson since for like ever, you know, and this is a great way to keep kids out of trouble, off the streets, and keep them cool.
True enough, and you know me, I've never done a pool story where I wasn't too cool for the pool, so in I went. But Friday afternoon, the word was already getting out, Bill, and it wasn't good news for Patersonians who love to swim.
Parents, remember, August 12th, last day of the pool, August 12th. Last day of the pool.
You heard him, Spady, August 12th, last day. Pool's closing 3 weeks ahead of the date it usually closes on. Paterson Rec Department press release says that due to a budget impasse with City Council, all recreation community camps will end on August 12th. So much more summer, and no pool is a prospect that gives kids the blues.
We need to have our pool safe so we can have all Paterson kids to be safe.
You need your pool to be safe, right?
They also want to shut down our camp.
But what happened, there's obvious friction between Mayor Joey Torres' office and City Council. In a statement that Torres released on Friday, he says that Council wouldn't pass the third and fourth quarter tax levies, and the city can't collect taxes to pay for programs. Councilors are quoted firing back as saying that they doubt that rec programs needed to be cut and that the mayor is using those cuts as leverage to get his way. Rasheema Wright says both sides have lost sight of the true priority.
We gotta always stick together for these kids, and that's the problem now. We're not coming together for the kids, and this is for the kids. And then we wonder why the kids are going crazy.
For now, at least for the next couple of weeks, summertime life in Paterson rolls forward as usual.
Swim lessons tomorrow, 9 a.m. swim lessons. Clases de natación mañana a las 9 de la mañana.
Swimmers are calling for Paterson favorite sons like Figueroa to step in and come to the rescue, but when the Paterson Rec Director says that the budget for the remaining programs only amounts to 0.1% of the city's budget, why should they really have to? It sounds like local politics to me.
We've covered way too many stories of kids who have either been shot accidentally by gunfire in the streets, kids getting into trouble on the streets in Paterson. This is the one place that they can go where they're safe, they're being looked after, and the city's trying to shut that down.
Right, and I'm glad you said that. Paterson, as we all know, can be a tough town, and we also know statistically, Alex, you know this, gun violence actually goes up in the summer when the heat goes up. So when you're talking about 3.5 weeks between when the pools are slated to be shut on the 12th and when school starts again, idle hands make the devil's work.
What's the overtime cost to the cops, you know, when you have an added crime problem?
People that I talked to at the pool said they'd be willing to chip in $1 or $2, whatever. If you want to raise it from free to pay admission, then
But you know what?
do it.
No one should have to do that. You got to fix the corruption. You got to fix the problem. Fire one lawyer, let the kids swim.
Preaching to the choir, man.